Hello guys, what up? Okay, who knew managing your storage was a thing on your phone? Epic. So here comes take 3, now using Della's phone. Hopefully this should go a little bit better. So I've got some important information that I'm really excited about delivering you guys on ways that we are going to get you guys exponentially more fitter than what you already are. Okay, keeping in line and more in trend with a fitness in 100 words. Okay, if that's a bizarre statement to you, that means you've never actually looked at that white writing on the window of the old office, which is the brick building with a cladding around it, next to the rig. So next time you're on a workout like Eva and you're burying your head in a chalk bucket, instead in your rest period, read fitness in 100 words. It's really cool. So keeping in trend with that and ensuring that we are offering that to you as much as possible, we're going to make a bit of an alteration and a positive improvement to CW1 that's going to be pretty freaking epic. So, okay, what's led me to it? First and foremost, I visited a couple of months ago a box that I believe to be, well, it just is, it's not just my belief, it's flipping incredible, and it's definitely one of the leading boxes in the UK, if not Europe as well. And I looked at how they did things, and they did things quite different to the way that we run CW1 as at now, okay, but soon to be different. So on the 1st of May, we are going to see the return of a open gym setting, let's call it, okay? An area of the gym, the front of the gym, that you can utilize to either swap the workout guys. So like we used to run the Sundays, very similar trend to that we get it, okay? Some people are massively into CrossFit in the way that if it was Christianity, I'm the flipping bedsheet wearing, flip-flop, flipping sandal, priest as such, following everything to the letter. The voice of Greg is unchangeable. Like everything he's ever said, you follow it. And I get that there's all different levels of, somebody having a cross tattooed on the neck or something and stepping into church that one time for a wedding or a funeral or whatever is still a Christian. There's different degrees. So we get that some people are just never ever going to like heavy strength days. We get that some people are never going to like long arse metcons like Eva today. Okay, there's everyone loves CrossFit, but everyone wants it their way as such. So we want to try and tailor the gym more to that, to see you guys train more. So you don't avoid coming into the gym because you look that it's that thing that you don't like doing. What you can do is come in and substitute it for something off the affiliate programming anyway. So in cap on the CrossFit affiliate programming, there's not just the WOD of the day that you see. There's also a lifting program. There's also a competitive program, and that competitive program can be followed by anyone. It's not just like you have to be a competitive, like serious high level CrossFitter. It can be like for instance, today was a shorter 12-minute Metcon of 3 totally different exercises that might entertain people in the mindset of like, I don't want to do a WOD with a huge amount of pull-ups in. I don't want to do a WOD with loads of heavy kettlebell swings in. I don't want to do a WOD for 40 minutes when there's another opportunity to do one for 12. I want to work on my strength. I want to work on my weaknesses with my weightlifting, so they can follow the weightlifting program under, obviously the roof of CW1 still, so you wouldn't have to go and take out another gym membership somewhere else or set up a lifting platform in your conservatory as such. So how else are we going to support that? We're gonna give you more, guys. So for those of you that are on the £75 a month plan, you're now going to be able to do 6 WODs a week, and also giving you access to that open gym. So very similar to how we first opened back in the day. And the performance and unlimited members, you'll come down to £75 a month, and obviously get unlimited access with that open gym period as well. This is going to see, especially some of the guys that are sitting in that unlimited process at the moment. A lot of you are frequently doing PT now, and this is going to give you the ability to use that space to carry out your homework and work on them weaknesses that you're obviously coming for a PT session with. So how good's that? You do your PT and then you practice until your next PT. That's going to see you get that bar muscle up, butterfly pull-ups, handstand walks, handstand press-ups, whatever that higher level skill is that, you know, we like to crave for, we like to achieve, because let's be honest, it's just very satisfying for someone to feel as though they're taking their fitness to a higher level than what they've achieved in past lower skilled, like boot camps or military training for myself, or whatever else it might have been that you guys were doing previously. So there it is. Super excited about this, guys. At the end of the day, like, we need you to train more. I get it, you know, if you don't want to do that workout that day, then come in and do one of them workouts that you want to do, that's just going to see you increase. You may still hold on to them little holes, so as coaches, we'll always be advising you to push you towards, like, you know, as much as you're avoiding the strengths all the time. Hopefully that won't flat pack you when, like, say for instance, the Open comes along, or 3 years later you're like, oh, I'm just not getting any stronger, but you don't do any of the strength stuff. And we'll hopefully guide you as much as possible. I heard a good analogy, because, you know, it's not like me to like an analogy or anything, but analogy that I heard was like, you can train your kids up, but then from time to time you still need them to, like, venture out into the wild and, like, be trusted and, like, learn to kind of fend for themselves as such. So that's how I'm going to see the new change. At first, we'll run it in just 2 separate rooms, and we'll shut it off by putting equipment in the centre as such to break up the 2 floor spaces. And then over time, if that's not working, with, like, if people are being too loud and distracting, you know, the main class as such, then we're going to look at putting a partition wall in there to divide it. You'll still have a bit of an archway. We've still got to have that safety of the gym and whatever else. And yeah, so that's information number 1. The other one that I'm flipping can't wait, and it's been a real long time coming, guys. The guys that do all our, like, our signage in the gym and everything else down at SGF, the speed rope guys, I mean, he's incredible, but it just takes him a million flipping years to do anything. The lights, I think they were like 18 months or whatever they were, or the signs inside the box. He's also building some other stuff for us that I believe really cool, to make a awesome members area. So where the rowers and the bikes are at the moment, they're not staying there. They're just being housed in there, because it's just a complete waste of a room at the moment while we wait for this kit. Gonna get sofas in there. We're looking to try and get a coffee machine in there. We'll just put my little coffee machine in there first, get your little Costa pods or whatever, and, you know, that's free to anyone who just comes in and puts their pods in. And then we'll look at how frequently it gets used, and then if we can, we'll bring in a coffee machine, which was trialed and tested by everyone on the 930 class, and everyone loved it. It was like powdered milk that we were really worried about, so we didn't have to change the milk out every single day. But everyone loved it. Everyone, like, people that drink the lattes and the macchiatos and whatever else, all gave the big thumbs up. So we're looking at getting that as well. That will see you enter the gym in the small door that around the front that you used to come into the RX lounge as such. So you can come in, get yourself straight down there. We're probably going to leave that squat rack there. There'll definitely be mobility tools and all the mobility stuff that you can utilize prior to the workout. Or put like a couple of massage guns in there and whatever else. So likewise, you've got a cool down period at the end of the workout, and it's just going to bring back that community, like, feel that a CrossFit gym has. Well, it's second to none to everywhere else, but ours is sort of tapered off a little bit since the obliterating flipping COVID kind of pushed everyone away, and, like, you know, we've kind of lost that social connection as such. We've lost the ability to come down and stand at the whiteboard anymore. Everyone occupies their space or their box, so I'm going to put you in there and, like, force you to talk to each other, okay, which you should all be doing, especially you old school CrossFitters, guys. If you don't recognise a face, what do? Okay, you should know that. You go up, you introduce yourself, you make them feel welcome. You know that it's quite a daunting and like a horrible prospect of joining the gym. We know that many of us were very, very intimidated or nervous, so make new members feel more comfortable. What else? Oh yeah, and then Reese ran his training day the other day, and I seen something that was like a moment of recognition to the genius around a training day. Something that I believe we should, which is probably going to see me run one of them opposed to a throwdown, because it takes away, it's very similar to a throwdown. You could do a multitude of like different workouts, flipping, everyone gets the freak on as such, but it takes away that daunting prospect of being judged, being scored, having a winner, having a loser. So yeah, we're going to look at doing that on the 1st of May, which is bank holiday the following day. So on the Sunday, we'll have some, get some beers, get a barbecue going, just turn up with your own meat as such, stick it on the barbecue, we'll supply all the coal and just have it continuously running as such. Don't get absolutely tooled, like trolleyed, and then try and do like flipping the next 2 watts, but you won't be under the same pressure as you are on the throwdown, so you can have a couple of icebreakers and get a bit of socialising together again, like we used to, like the good old days. Okay, let's forget COVID now, guys. I know it's flipping still there and still got to protect people from it or whatever else, but we can rub shoulders more now in the box. We can bring it back to the high fives, the camaraderie, the fist bumps before workouts. Good luck, mate, flipping now, even though I'm going to flipping, I'm getting after you on this one, so on and so forth, and you know, well done at the end of it. So that's it, guys. That's my awesome piece of information. Approach me as much as you want in the box. Ask as many questions as possible. It will have some teething issues at the beginning, no doubt, but I do definitely see it's gonna change a lot of people's fitness, guys, and see a big improvement in everyone by this time next year, let's say, after the next Open. All right. Speak to you soon.